Vaccine eligibility by age in Ohio is starting to lose its appeal.
I'm a pastor, and I have some people in my congregation, younger folks, that are interested in getting it.
The CDC is now on record saying it works against minority community interests. Its data shows blacks are more than 3 times likely to be hospitalized and twice as likely to die from COVID. Cincinnati's mayor has sent a letter to the governor about it.
If we drop the age requirement and make it available to everyone, we will also have the effect of closing that racial divide that we've seen in the distribution of the vaccine.
Ohio Governor Mike DeWine started the age requirement to reduce the death count among senior citizens, and he has not budged. But with more vaccine supply coming and with COVID's disproportionate impact on people of color, there are those who wonder if it has outlived its usefulness.
Our life expectancy, unfortunately, is a lot lower.
County Commissioner Alicia Reese will call upon the governor tomorrow to channel Hampton University in Virginia, which converted an RV into a mobile vaccine clinic that goes into underserved communities.
We want to have something where they don't have to go anywhere. We go into those communities, we go into those neighborhoods, and now as more vaccine is going to become available, that is the best way to distribute it.
We are told hesitancy about the shot in black communities is starting to lessen as more church clinics are held, at least with certain age groups.
I do have concerns, and I think that there's still a lot of education yet to be done for younger people.
In his letter to Governor DeWine, Mayor John Cranley also asks that frontline grocery employees, restaurant workers, and 911 operators be made eligible right now. Reporting live, John London, WLWT News 5.
John, we're obviously doing this by state, so each state gets to determine its own method. If the governor does stick with the age yardstick, is there a point you think when it would no longer apply?
Well, it's not clear, but probably, Mike, once you hit that group, the over 50 group, and here's why. It took a month to go from 65 to 60. There are 695,000 Ohioans who are 60 and above, so starting today, they are being vaccinated. But here's his key numbers. 93% of the deaths are over 60, 97% over 50. Now, whether that's will be the tipping point or not, only the governor would be able to say.
All right, John London with the numbers for us tonight. Thanks so much.